Okay, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Okay, I am Enis Wandarsi from the last group. Today I will explain about the construction theory. Philosophical history. There are 3 chapters in the common philosophy. And the first is philosophy in ancient Greece dominated by rationalism. Number 2, the middle century was dominated by Christianity, and philosophy of the modern century was dominated by rationalism. Next, the history of Western philosophy. In conjunction with Western philosophy, the term modern contemporary that against Immanuel Kant's criticism of science or science. He was the first philosopher to systematically criticize knowledge, and he wanted to leave the use of reason dogmatically uncritical. Okay, next, class rules and objectivities. The first, in his writing, Bambang Sugiharto discussed 3 major issues facing contemporary philosophy, namely the uses of the end of philosophy, pluralism in terms of rationalism, and language games and that of epistemologies. Okay, number 2 is the first question in philosophy about the end of philosophy or the inspiration of philosophy in Derrida's view departs from the inability of philosophy in explaining the uses of design and science. The next is, according to Sugiharto, deconstruction is usually formulated as a way or method of reading the text of the most important element of the philosophical framework, which he understood as a way or method of reading deconstructively. The next is class rules and objectives. Until here, it appears, according to Derrida's understanding, that the question of philosophy is always related to metaphorical system irrelevant from his words. Like, if only one could reduce all metaphors to the metaphors philosophical, then there would be no more true metaphors other than the basic metaphors. Okay, the next, in his deconstruction theory, data shows the weakness to speech and reveal meaning by using the words difference with the words difference derived from the words difference, which includes 3 meanings, namely, and the first is to differ, to distinguish, or not equal its basic properties. Number 2, different from Latin, to disseminate, distribute. Number 3, to defer or to delay. Okay, this is the last chapter on the last material. Is conclusion. Okay, understanding the 3 contemporary uses in Western philosophy seems to be the most important problem facing Western philosophy in the inability of human rationally and describe its own problems from the limitations of conceptual language and factual logic that are unusually described through literal and in metaphorical language. Therefore, Derrida's deconstruction concept seems to only help provide a veil of philosophical depth, rationally, wisdom, and epistemological tension. Okay, guys, thank you for your attention. If you have a question, just a comment, write or type your question below. Thank you. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.